Time for part 2 of the slam panel build. Some small edits to the design. We'll run over those, then we'll put it in the template and start giving it a cut. A few small changes to see to the design. Firstly, trying to put a cutout here so it fits easier over the area and just kind of slots over the secondary catch for the bonnet. Rounded off these corners a little bit, which should help it kind of slot into position better and still allow some bolt holes. Let's do a test fit, see how it turns out. For the test fitting, you want to undo 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bolts that hold the front bonnet in. Okay, good to know. Just wanted to ask, if you're enjoying this video, please click like, please click subscribe. Oh, and for a bonus, you can see my eye. Check that out. So in order to complete this, the way I hoped was the smaller slam panel that just fills in this gap. I need to work out how we can move this catch out of the way. Slot it in, then put the catch back in place. Which looks like a lot of fun. So we'll undo the two at the top, and we'll undo the two at the bottom, and we'll enjoy that. 1, 2, and there should be 2 just inside. So on the wrench, got a small bobble bar. It's kind of less, a bit more flexible. Okay, there's one. I don't know if I need to support that. Number 2. Once you've released the bolts, should all be allowed to move down out of the way now. So that should allow us to install our system and then return it into place and do the bolts up. Now doing the bolts up again is going to be hard. We won't have access from the top anymore. So now let's have a look. This which, when it's going to be sheet aluminium, it's going to be a lot harder to bend but a lot flatter. A little bit like that. Onto the interesting stuff. We're going to mark out the template on a sheet of metal now. You'll notice I'm using a flat edge, as we always do, so we know we've got our true edge. The factory's probably got a straighter line than I have, and we're going to use the outside of the metal. And you notice I'm cutting it long ways, although it will fit the other way. I want to keep the longest lengths of metal in case we want to make anything else. So I put a clamp on both ends just to keep everything in place. I'm going to mark out the important lines. And I'm going to mark them out with dotted marks. So if any of them need changing or straightening, I can do so afterwards. Okay, let's see how she did. Not bad, not bad. Okay, so I think we've got a good enough marking for our first cut. So I'm either going to cut to some slow-mo or a montage. Once you've done your initial cut, you want to clean up these edges a little bit before we can actually put it in, otherwise we'll rip our hands apart. Just get on with that. Next up, test fit. Give it a little wash. Just an alcohol solution. And a scrubbing sponge. Okay, let's try it out. So, just a flat test first. Make sure our size is good. pretty good. So what we're going to do, we're going to mark up the holes which could be there for drill, for the bolts that go through here. Okay, this should make life easier. These are held on with compression grips, and they spin freely, but they don't undo. Or maybe they do. But anyway, you can pop those over from underneath. This should let us actually put this in a lot easier now. Here we have the almost finished product. As seems to be my trademark, a vacuum tube that's going to line the front, which are going to help protect the paint underneath and provide that little bit of extra seal. It'll also line some of these sections here, which will just provide that little more air gaps. But these will have to go on after it's installed. I can't see any way to install it and with that on. So we're now going to try and put this in, check it for fitment, make sure the bolts go through, and then we'll attach the vacuum line and bolt it all down and see what we do. So, if we can remove anything else, what we've got here. This should be that's a cable tie for the bonnet release catch. I'm going to release that because there's a bit more of an angle. Slide the plate in and we'll be able to take a look. And there we have it, one slam panel. Obviously quite a lot more to do to get everything tidied up. I'm going to take two of the bolts down here with me and we'll try and guide it into position. one of the hardest bits is the front of the cap comes out over the, extends quite far. So you want to get that through first. There. Everything else should start lining into position. Once we hold this up approximately with the position, that should mean that under here just enough reach. There's the first one in. And we're going to put the lower two in just finger tight. Everything's got to be in finger tight until we're happy. Okay. Once we move this plate back a little bit. Once up to this stage, we get our ratcheting wrench back on. Apply a little bit of pressure with the other hand. So even when the bolt's loose, the ratchet action won't happen. When it's loose, you might not be doing anything, just clicking it up. Okay, again, just finger tight for the moment. Back it off a turn. Back this one off a turn. 2. Make sure it sits over the old marks. You can do with that. One, 2, right tight before you go under the car. Make sure that you've got the ratchet set up correctly. For tightening. Now remember, we've got the most room for movement on the left hand side of the car, or our right looking at it. There is a small clip. Just pop through here. That's used to hold the trunk release cable in place. We want that back in. Okay, that just pops up there. It's all good. Okay, I'm going to move things back into position again. I'm going to reduce scratching. I'm just going to lift a little bit forward. Okay, we're getting there. Position's good. Remember, we're trying to get the most amount of air that comes through the scoop at the front, through the radiator. No chance of it. Best chance of going over the top. Okay, here we go. This isn't going to be easy. For most stuff that's worth it. first that's done, quite as neat looking directly at it, but should keep any noise and vibration down. And it looks pretty good from the front. So I'll crack on with the second side. So let's have a look at the finished product. Checked everything seals up okay. Finally closes up nicely. All the catches still reachable. And here we have it. So again, the idea here is just to minimise the amount of air that's escaping around the radiator. There is still an amount of air that can get round. Obviously you don't want to create an air dam. Not that I think at the speeds this thing goes, that's going to be a problem. And we're done. Looks quite tidy. Doesn't look OEM. Vacuum tube. Actually doesn't look too bad. Certainly helps prevent any knocking or rattling around. And we're done. If you enjoyed the video, you know the drill. Please like and subscribe. Apart from that, look forward to whatever we're going to come up with next. Any suggestions, any questions, let me know.